Hey everybody, let's decide this, and yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Magic Mouse. And the reason why is because I just recently ordered one, and I'll probably have it by next week, or maybe hopefully tomorrow or Friday, but oh, what? Tomorrow is Friday, never mind. Just haven't kept track of the days. But, anyways, I'll probably have it either tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, then maybe Friday because UPS and the way they ship. It's my first Bluetooth, and I've really kept no secret about it, but I'm not a big fan of Bluetooth, and I'm not. But the main reason why I got it was I was interested to see how it would work, and I was just hoping to get off some of my thoughts on it. And I'm gonna get a lot of people because every time I say I'm not a fan of Bluetooth and I don't like Bluetooth, I get so many freaking comments on telling me how much of an asshole I am. I guess there are a lot of Bluetooth fanatics out there. I just not a big fan of Bluetooth. Plain and simple. I mean, my keyboard's wired, my mouse is wired. This Magic Mouse will be the only mouse part that's Bluetooth. I'm kind of a, but which gets to one of my upsets about the Magic Mouse is the fact that there's no wired version of it, not one. And instead, they're going to give the Mighty Mouse wired, or recall it the Apple Mouse thanks to that BS lawsuit. And I kind of find that ridiculous and redundant. What I do like about it, though, and find it very innovative, is that they got rid of that ball, and the multi-touch really does seem to clear that problem up a lot. So I look forward to seeing how that multi-touch feature works. That's my main attraction to it. And I do find it to be an innovative idea for the track to get rid of the trackball and probably on all mouses, because it is a really interesting idea. My disappointment is, of course, it has no wire, but not only that, they made it into one giant button just like the Mighty Mouse. So this whole click and double and two click thing, it's pretty much the same. I don't really care about when Zil said you couldn't hold down both mouse buttons. Kind of crap, because nobody really gave a rat's ass about it. But Apple could have resolved it by just not making it a button at all, just made it a touch sensitive like button. I mean, touch sensitive where you just touch the top and it would act like a button. You know, you just press down and all that. But instead, they made it into a button. One button just like the Mighty Mouse. It's exactly. The most worthless feature I find on it is probably the finger swipe. I don't understand why they did that. And it only works with Safari and iPhoto. I do like the idea of making a circle, which is not featured here, but I mean, I'm going to keep the finger swiped active when I get it, but I don't understand why it's there. Seriously. I mean, yes, you can go flip through your web pages, but you'll basically be doing that by just clicking on the link. I don't know. I just kind of find it redundant. No offense to anybody out there. But the whole 360 scrolling, as well as that screen zooming, even though Zul's against it, it really is innovative. I find it very innovative, and it could possibly be replacing all mount. Doing something almost similar or kind of like that with other mouses, maybe even gaming PC mouses, because it gets rid of the scroll wheel altogether, in my opinion, and as well as that crappy ball that was in the Mighty Mouse, which we all know is impossible to clean out. But other than that, you know, this does look like a good mouse. And as for Bluetooth, my mom used to work for a company that used to support Bluetooth, and she called it utter crap, and she said it was never really ready for deployment. And yes, I know that my Nintendo Wii is a Bluetooth as well, or the Wiimotes. Um, but every Bluetooth device I've ever had would work for a good period of time, but then would just magically disconnect you for no fucking reason. And, it just disconnects you. And then you have to reconnect it, and it was always a bitch. And I also had that same problem with the Wiimotes. But other than that, but I know I'm going to have lots of people yelling at me because apparently there's a big, big fan base for Bluetooth. And I mean, a bunch of fanboys out there who love Bluetooth. And yes, Apple puts Bluetooth into their standard in all their Macs because pretty much all mobile devices are Bluetooth now. That's right, just everybody's ass, I guess. And yes, I'm well aware that PCs also have Bluetooth capabilities, but I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of Bluetooth. If you like it, though, I mean, that's fine by me. I don't care. But that's my opinion on Bluetooth. But other than that, this will probably be my only Bluetooth mouse. And I'm going to keep a wired mouse by the side because I've had disconnecting problems with Bluetooth before, and I'm not going to be surprised if I have it again on anything that was Bluetooth connected to almost anything. I even had that problems with my Wii. But not to say I don't have fun with my Wii, because I do, but still. I do look forward to this mouse. I wish they had come up with a wired version, at least that. And I don't really care for this weird design they came up with. I wish they made it more like a normal mouse, but it still looks like an interesting device. And I am upset with the fact that they turned it all into one giant button. I'm very upset, and also upset that they didn't put any side buttons on the side, or at least something there to. But all in all, I think until I actually get it, I think it's going to be a pretty good mouse. Mainly because this whole screen zooming and 360 scrolling really would. It's just a really innovative idea. I do find it innovative. I don't care for the finger swiping, but if others do. Yeah. But that's just my thoughts, and I'm going to let it out, and now everybody's going to be commenting, telling me I'm an asshole for saying what I said about Bluetooth. So, see ya.